Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today is the day we are going to be dropping in to Ultera online for the closed alpha. So keep watching. So this is the first section you're going to come into, and basically this is where you are going to select your character. Now I have a character already, but you've also, the great thing is because it's an alpha, anything that you do in this version of the game is not going to transfer over to the final section. So anything like Nutra that you gain, any experience or anything like that is basically non-transferable. It is just a point of understanding how the game works, giving it a bit of a go, having yourself a bit of fun and enjoying the experience. But the cool thing with it is that you can select a character, you can go into the game, you can try it out, and then you can come back to the game lobby, and then you can select reset, and then you can try another character. But like I say, you just got to bear in mind that anything that you do in the game is not gonna sort of end up in the final version. It's not going to actually add to your account. So if we just click reset, here we go. So new character, and then basically if we hover over or click on the various ones, you can see the different types, and obviously each one has a write-up on what it does. You've got all your stats here, so you know if you want to focus on mining, then use the miner class. Your stamina is going to be not that great. Your agility is, well, it's still low, but basically obviously your mining skills is at a +6. Your cryptography or knowledge of cryptography is at a +2, and your hacking is at a +2. But obviously these stats and attributes will increase as you go through the game. Obviously this is the female version. You can have actually you can't at the moment, but you can have a male version, and the droid version, which is sort of like the neither male or female, but it's a droid version, is not activated at the moment. But I've already tried out the mining class, so I think I'm going to go for the hacker, and then we're going to select an A. So we call it Mookfish, of course, and then we just simply click go. Now in the game you've got 7 continents to choose from. Each one again you can click on, I believe, or hover over. No, here you go. So this is so you select it up here. I thought you just clicked on the map for some weird reason. And then obviously again you're going to have a write up here. Information here I'm sure will come later on, and you can just pick whichever one you desire. I personally would say if you're going to start off, probably pick one of the smaller islands and smaller cities, so you get used to how the game works, how you know, you move around the map and all that kind of stuff. Obviously you can always later on in the game pick different housing and stuff like that. You can be able to pick your different cars, all these kind of things, which are going to be obviously purchasable in the game. But as it is alpha, what you're getting is set. So I played with my miner class, I played this continent, so I'm going to pick this continent to play with my hacker. And then we go here. So it says here, I'm gonna, excuse me, continent, and then it basically gives you the idea of your housing and then what you've got in the way of a vehicle. And then we click confirm. And here we go, actually into the game. Okay, so this is your apartment. We've just woke up, as it says. Now, what I'm waiting for is, okay, so again, these are the prompts I'm talking about. So you regularly get these little windows pop up, and it gives you hints and tips on what to do in the game, how to use the game. It is really easy. Obviously, there's always going to be parts and things you need to figure out and find out, but these prompts help you with most of them. But it is really easy to use. So the first thing that we're going to do is, if we click here, now if you're using a low-end PC, you know, not a gaming PC, I would probably suggest that first turn your music down a bit. We'll have a bit of atmosphere, and then we'll turn our special effects down as well, because you want to be able to hear me talking. But also the other thing is your resolution. Drop that. So if you've not got a great PC, I'm using an i7 with 16 gigs of memory, but I will still choose to use the lower end specs, basically because I know then my computer's gonna have plenty in hand to play the game. So we just click OK, which then refreshes everything. Okay, so we've already seen this prompt. So the great thing is obviously if you're in you can get a nice mining rig here to be earning your crypto on, and obviously you can manage it through here once obviously your mining rig is properly up and running, you know, because like I say, remember it's alpha, so a lot of this stuff is non-functional because like I said, you're not going to be earning, you're not actually, because it's alpha, you never actually earn in alpha, but obviously beta is a slightly higher level. A lot of bugs have been figured out, a lot of other stuff has been changed, and from the beta, I'm guessing from that point you should start earning, and also as well what you gain in the game should be transferable over to your account on the full launch from beta, I'm guessing. So to pick up information, you can go to your mailbox, and then it basically says here, please come see me. So Jared, this is from Jared, and then we'll go and see him to get our first mission. So, but you can have a shower, so you can drop in here, have a shower. So there you go, and what you'll see is on here, this is your health, this is your hunger, this is your thirst, this is how clean you are, and then you've got stress levels and stuff like that. And basically through the game you'll gain certain things, like you gain those energy drinks, you gain food, you gain various things. The one thing I do like in this as well is, remember in crypto mining game we had skill points. Well, throughout the game when you search various areas, you'll actually find books. Now some of the books will just give you information, which obviously helps your stats, but then other books will also give you skill points, so they will actually help your stats, but for specific skills. So again, that's I like that. Obviously as a rest, you can also jump into your bed so you can go to sleep. That will help with your health and stuff like that. Always as well, if you ever go into a room, check things like cupboards, and these are fridges. This is a fridge, this is a storage cupboard. Now if you click here, you go storage, here you go, and then in a lot of places, it will give you things in your fridge, like give you drinks or water, food, all that kind of stuff. You click on the storage. Again, that would give you stuff, but right now in your apartment you don't have anything. And then here you start off with 10 cans of soup, 10 cans of water, 5 candy bars, and 5 energy drinks. But you will find that you find a lot of those. This one here at the bottom is basically your rucksack or your backpack or whatever, and what you're carrying your items in. As everything else, it has 100% point, and it also works out the weight. I think that actually goes on weight or percentage, but so obviously the more stuff you put in there, it starts filling up and filling up. So always bear that in mind, because you might come across stuff and you think, oh, that's really great, but my backpack's full. So just you make sure you're only carrying really what you need to be carrying. Okay, so we're going to step outside. So it says here, okay, so complete 5 moves in the room. So we've completed 4. Oh, maybe sleep is one of them. There you go. So here we go. So it says left click on the mining rig. Okay, yeah, we've done that. So again, it will give you these hints and tips. So we've completed our 5 things. Check your mining rig status. Okay, so left click, and then we go. Is it the info, or is it the manage? Oh, actually, we've got to stop that action first. So, oh, you see, I jumped the gun. I did it in the wrong order. See, look, and it's still telling me to do things that we've already done, because I've done them in the wrong order. Okay, so consult your mailbox. Okay, and then because we've done that, now we can claim our first reward. So we claim that. So you just click on the green thing, and then you just go claim, which is going to give you 50 XP. And there you go. So open your inventory. Open your inventory. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so your inventory is this down here. That's your inventory. If you want to look at your stats, or say you end up finding, say, a helmet or some body armor or weapons, this is what you'll use to add those to. So this is you. So that would be your helmet, that's your body armor, that's a belt, that's some trousers, that's some boots, there's a gun, there's some ammo, and basically various other things that you can get. And then you've got all your stats there, and you can look at vehicles and reputation and tiles, all these great things. I think they've done a really great job of this. And then it goes right, you're thirsty, so we go into our inventory by clicking that. We hover over it. When you get that box up, right click, and then you would use, obviously you can drop, but then you can click use. Okay, so you've just used that. So again, saying you're hungry, eat some food. So again, we go into there, and you can obviously move these around the screen. We're going to eat a can of soup. Again, hover over it, make sure the box pops up, and then click use. Then what it says, your feet are dirty. Use the sanitary module. So apparently we've got to go and have a shower, which we've already had a shower. I'm sorry, I've been jumping the gun on some of these things. So we'll jump in the shower. You can see there's a bit of a timer. Once that obviously ends, gets to 0, you are done. And there you go. And then basically you just claim that reward as well. Click the green, and then you're going to get 10 Nutra and 50 XP for that as well. Okay. So the next thing is you've got to exit the building. So close this, and then this is essentially like walking out your building. So you click on here, and then it goes to exit, or you can go to level 3, level 1. I mean, the thing is with these, you can, if you go to exit, you're out of the building. But what you can do is you can go and investigate the other floors if you want and gain stuff for yourself. So for example, we can go up here, we'll dive here. Now you're in someone else's apartment. So the fun thing is you can actually go and talk to your these people. You can basically talk to everybody. Not everybody is helpful, but you can talk to everybody. You can go and have a sleep in their bed. You can highlight that and then go, right, I want to rest on your sofa. You can even watch TV, I think. Watch TV, there you go. But the only reason I said to come in here is because there is a possibility of finding other items. Okay, so this is okay. So this is the game now. So you can see that. There you go. So it was a bit of a lead-in. So there you go. Welcome to Ultera, an endless world to explore. So the gaming area, if I don't know if you remember, but it is absolutely massive. The gaming area. Obviously, you've got 7 continents as well to explore. I mean, it's cool. It is so cool. I think it's really cool. So. The great thing about it is you can drop all the buildings down to this point, so it's sort of level. You can actually, if you want, go to 0 buildings. If you want to, you can go to 0 buildings, and you could, but you can also add buildings. So if you come into the city and you only want to have this view of just the first level, all you got to do is press 0. And it will drop all the buildings down just to this one level. Yeah. If you want to add buildings, then all you got to do is press Shift, speech mark, and then you add however many buildings you want. So if we want to go up 1 level, you press 1, and there you go. That is added 1 level. If you want to add another level, then you just go Shift, speech mark, and then you press 2, and there you go, and then it adds another level. Yeah, and obviously I think there's like maximum of 3 or 4 levels, and that's it. But I like to have it at basically just 1 level like this, because then what you can do is when you're, say, searching around, if you press L, so that's L for Lima, that gives you the view from your drone. And there you go, this is the view from your drone. And then you can use your arrow buttons, left and right arrow buttons, to essentially scan around the map, which is, I think, is brilliant. I think it's really good. Also as well, you might find that it looks like it's a little stuttery. Is, as I've mentioned before with various things when I've been creating videos, my screen capture software tends to use up quite a few resources, so it can essentially affect the quality of the gameplay. You know, it just put a little bit of lag in there. So we're looking for, so basically got to move around the city. So the cool thing you can do is, as this dude's got, we know we've got a hoverboard, so we can click. So if you left click on the road, it gives you your options for vehicles. So you can click on that, and then you can, over here on the bottom right hand corner, you can see your map. Now you've got a plus and your minus, and that's going to zoom out your map like that. And then you can also, if you left click on the map and then push up or push down, push left, push right, you can then basically move the map around to wherever you want to be. So if we click on, I'm not sure where Jared's house is. I think it's quite low down. Saying that, yeah, this is a different map, isn't it? Because I'm on a different continent. So I don't know if it's going to be in a similar place. You'll find the buildings you want to go to are like this, are yellow. Sometimes it does tell you what the building is. There you go. It just says house floor. I don't even know where Jared's house is, but let's just whiz off over there and see if we can. See if we go. So he's running, so that's a good start. If you want to engage or disengage run, I believe it's R. It's just R to engage and disengage, I believe. If we click now, if we click on the road now, does it bring up our... let's... So I'm just... Here we go. Consult your mini-map. Your character is represented by the orange dot, which you can see just there. And then zoom in, zoom out. Yep. So where's our map? Right, so he's walking now. I think when he's walking, you can click on, you can bring the hoverboard up, but I might be wrong. Let's just try something. Right, so as you can see, I've got rid of all the buildings there. Let me just see. Yeah, there you go. So by removing all the buildings, we've got him on his hoverboard, zipping around. And obviously, you can add the. Once you get to your destination, you can just add those buildings back. It's not a problem. But as you saw, things did start to slow down a bit. I'm not even sure where we are. Drag your mini map. So there you go. Now what? Use moving. Move using the mini map. So if we just go there. So I'm trying to accomplish the goal of getting to Jared's house, but at the same time follow this stuff as well. Enter your vehicle. Here we go. See, I've done this all out of whack. So I've already shown you drone view, but we so locate Jared's house. So we need to put the buildings back. So you do there. So you just press 0 and that brings the building back. I don't know if this is Jared's house. That's the only thing. I think it is. So if we go to its, I think if we go in there, I think. Okay, so we want him off his vehicle. I think this is Jared's house because it's yellow, and like I say, the buildings you want to go to are usually in yellow. That is Jared.
Hey.
There you go.
I was waiting for you, my friend. Come on, I need to talk to you.
Make sure you check his fridge. So, yeah. So obviously you want to go and speak to NPC, but we can raid his fridge before, you know. So we're gonna steal all his cakes and stuff like that. I think cleanliness we're okay. Okay. Did we get anything? No. God. Jared's not even got anything in his fridge. Okay, apparently it says here that the storage is locked, but you can try and hack it. Now I know if you want to ever look at your skills, and obviously as a hacker we have hacking skills. You click here, and then what you do is say you wanted to hack it. What you do is you see where the hand is, you click on that. And then you'd go over to the fridge, say, or to the locker, and then you go use basically your hacking skill, and then it gives you something like this. And I've not figured out how to do it yet. I think they didn't they put this on in the news in CMG, I think. So. That's how you would hack things, but you can actually move, I could click on environment and click the hand there, click on the chair, and then use that, and obviously the chair is going to do nothing. But if there's something there that you can move, or you can look at, or whatever, by using the environment skill, you can do that. Okay, so Jared is clearly a bit of a stingy bugger, and he's not allowing us to steal anything from his fridge, which is rather annoying. But anyway, let's go and have a word with him. These little interactions are brilliant. They've actually created sort of animated, really nicely animated avatars that speak to you. You can have conversations with them. And I think it's just one of those, you know, things that sort of can add a bit more, get you a bit more into it. So, click talk to.
Hey, you're finally here. I'm Jared. Nice to meet you, fellow.
Say, Mootfish. See, sometimes it will give you more than one option.
You look like a newbie, but anyway, I've got a task for you if you want to get some bucks. Ready for your first mission? I'm doing some research about a new crystal engine, and I need to collect data from crystallium combustion traces. Here, take this device, it will locate the traces, you'll just have to go next to them and trigger the collect action, easy peasy.
Now this part is actually very similar to CMG.
Great! Don't forget to equip the crystallium analyzer. Come back to me when you'll have collected all the data. Good luck!
So basically what you've got to do is you've got to drag that into your section. So what you do is you go into So we claim our reward. So we've gone to talk to Jared. We're going to get 50 XP. And then here go equip. So you want to go back into your inventory. You want to get into your inventory. So that's one window you need on the screen. But then you also need your stats page. So you click the other one, and then what you got to do is this is basically what you've got, and we drag it. There we go. So, okay. So always look at your tasks, blah blah blah. Obviously, so we've added that, so we can close that. We're okay on all our health and stuff, and we close this, and then here you go. Go out of Jared's house. And that's it. It's really simple. And obviously, I love this idea of basically you just click on the tiles. It makes it so easy. Because the great thing is obviously if you're over the other side of the room, but you want to go here, it's not like you've got to sort of work your way through, like click, 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 click. You can just click one tile, and your character will go straight to that point, it makes things so easy. And I love that, because the thing is that obviously this is a completely different way of playing, compared to crypto mining game, but they have made it as pretty much as simple as possible to sort of achieve your goals. Here it says, look. This is what I was talking about. So obviously we know L activates the drones, and then it says you can also use the numpad to basically display different floors. So that's what I was talking about earlier, and obviously what I showed. So again, we just drop this down here. So if we go to L, which is you can also use the scroll. The wheel on your scroll mouse to zoom in and zoom out. So our mission is to basically collect these crystals, and you can do that even in drone view. So I can just click on that, and then we can go collect, and then you're going to see your man here. If we go back into normal view, and there you go, he's collecting your and then you can, like I say, once you know the area where everything is, you can just scroll out to a point. I guess we can't scroll out far enough, but we can go over to this area here, which has got plenty of these in, and then we can go and collect. And that's what I'm saying. It's like that's miles away from where our character is, but we just had to click on that one spot and he's off. So yeah, and there he is. I pressed R. There's a little bit of a delay, and he's running off to go and get his crystals. I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of people when I've done other videos on Ultera, they said, I think I'm just going to stick to CMG because Ultera looks so much more involved and it's going to use up a lot more time. But to be honest with you, essentially, once you get used to how the game works, you're still doing the same thing. You're completing mercenary missions. You're collecting, XP. Excuse me. And you're doing all the same things that you were doing in CMG. But I just think that you're doing it in a much better environment and a much more engaging game side of it. Obviously, we are interested in the crypto side of it. But I think playing this is going to be more enjoyable because, like I say, you're basically doing the exact same things, but rather than sort of looking at a flat, you know, world, it's just more interactive. Yes, learning how to play the games and going through this initial startup of, you know, understanding and gaining different skills and all that kind of stuff, that is what's probably going to take you the most time. But once you've once you've understood how to play the game and you've sort of come past this initial introductory part of it, you're just going to be off and running. You're going to be right, okay, that's how that works, that's how that works, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So I just think you're going to be right. So we've completed that now. So we've got to go back to Jared. So if we, in fact, if we go back to there, and then we move here, and then we go here, our man will be on his way. There you go. And like I say, it you know, I like the fact that you know, in the beginning, at almost every single point, it's giving you these pop-up tip windows, what you need to be doing. And then you just go back in and see him. I mean, you can just leave your man on run all the time if you want to speed things up. Where's he off? Oh, there you go. So again, he just, I don't know, he just decided to run through a wall. That's probably, you know, that's an alpha glitch, right? But I do have to say, these guys over literally the last 3
Welcome
days,
back. Do you have the data?
hang on, I've put massive amount of work in because basically I got the chance to play this for a few days. As you can see, I know what's going on. I got a chance to play this for a few days before today, and certain things I found for me didn't work quite right. I sent all that feedback to Cyril and the developers, and over the last 3 days they have optimized this game massively. You know, and there's still more optimization to come. So what you're seeing today is still, you know, like obviously it's in alpha, that's what we're talking about. It's nowhere near from where it's going to be, you know, the final product. But I think from when I started playing it, which was like 2 or 3 days ago, to where we are now, the difference is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive.
Wow, that was efficient. Many thanks. Here's your reward. Remember to claim it from your Quest's device.
There you go. Okay, so just claim that. And then click on the green. And then we've got 100 Nutra, 100 XP. Click claim. And then, so that is now, as it says here, you've just leveled up. So to basically do those levels, what we do is close this. We go into our character sheet, which is this button just here. And then what you'll see is if we scroll down here, you've got 10 points. Now what you can do with those 10 points is put them into the various different sections. So discretion you're going to need. So we're going to up that. Right, so that's at 0.8. We're going to go to 1 on that. Obviously we're going to and then that's to 1, and then we've got 2 more. And then if you're gonna be fighting. If you're gonna be doing mercenary missions, you're gonna be fighting. So to start with, we're gonna up our melee power, which is basically hand-to-hand combat. And then you just click the tick, and that confirms everything. But obviously, throughout the game, you're gonna be upping those skills all the time. Everything you do, you're gonna gain experience and all that kind of stuff through. So yeah, so obviously, and that's how you just add that to that. Okay, so we needed to talk to Jared again. I think he asked us to go. Oh, I don't know where he's gone again. So do I click that? Oh, here we go.
Crystal data are currently analyzing. I'll have the results shortly. A colleague has performed similar research and I would like to cross our data. Can you go meet him and bring me back his research results? Perfect, thanks. Come back to me when it's done.
Right, so again, we can just go out here. Ooh. Just click that. So if we just drop that all down to, okay, so we need to go to Eric's house. Now Eric's house is at, I don't think the map is big enough to be at 36277154. I'm going to go for 3671 is what we're actually looking for. Okay, so which way is it? Okay, so that's so if we go this way, so we're looking for 36, so that's 39. Sure how. Yeah, you see, look, it doesn't go up that high. So I'm not quite sure why it's giving you those coordinates. Can be found at 3627. Let's have a look. Again, it's great that you can zoom out on this map. Right, so I think that's us. So that's Jared's house there. So we're looking for Eric's house. So what you're looking for is essentially another yellow building. Now I did suggest to, there it is. I did suggest to Cyril that when it comes to tasks, and obviously you're given these coordinates, that it'd be possible to manually type them in, where obviously at the moment you can't seem to do that. think this is Eric's house. Is that right? I mean, that's saying 4912. I'm not. I'm not sure that's right. Let's see if we can we give him his board? There you go. That's what you want. See, that's just speeds stuff up. We can see him tracking on the map over here. There he is on the map. Now you are getting a little bit of a stutter there, and I think that's just basically my PC having a sort of catch up. Right, so 0, I think. So there's Eric. So that was the right house. Can we check our mailbox while we're here? So it's still the same message from Eric, from Jared. So I have to say, Eric looking a bit down in the dumps, isn't he? He's not looking a happy chappy. How are we doing health-wise? All good. So if we just go and talk to Eric.
Hi, what can I do for you?
So here we go, and we just click on that.
Of course. Here, take it and tell Jared to call me once he'll have successfully crossed our data.
I think these animated avatars are brilliant. I think they look amazing. I think they look absolutely amazing. Okay, so leave. I think what would also be good is if you could say, like have a favourites list for destinations. So if you're going to be travelling back and forth to Jared regularly, you could put it in a favourites list, and then you can just click on Jared's house, and then basically you go there. Okay, so let's get out and go off to Jared's house. Gone the wrong way. There is Jared's house. So we click there, and then we just click there. See if we can get him on his hoverboard. We missed the hoverboard. Sorry guys, I was trying to get him on the hoverboard and I think I messed it up. There we go. See if we can get it on there. No, we missed it again. Anyway, he's running there. There you go. Managed to get on his hoverboard. Speed things up a bit. Oh, that's a bit annoying. When I clicked it off his vehicle, he reverted back to where he was. Well, again, bugs. It's alpha. Can you not go? Maybe you can't go in the building. If yeah, I don't think you can go in the building if you're on your vehicle. He's only on a hoverboard. I mean, surely. I mean, if you're in a car, I get it. Anyway, right. So we've got the results. We're back here with Jared. He's off through the wall again.
There you are. Thank you. With all those data, I'll surely be able to complete my research. Here are some extra nutras.
Oh, we get a gun and we get some energy drinks as well. So we can claim those. There you go. So you basically put in activating a weapon is exactly the same as activating the other item. Is you just go in here and then you bring up your inventory and you get the weapon and you drag it down to where the picture of the gun is. And then that's it, that's done. And throughout the game you will find different guns. So I'm going to leave that there. Hope you really enjoyed this first look at Ultera Online. And if you can smash that like button please, it really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot, bye.